guys, it's me again. It is Sonya here with Sonya W Coaching, and today we're going to talk about what does it mean to actually live by principle and how and why it's so important to live by principle. All right, but before I do that, let me introduce myself. Hey guys, my name is Sonya of Sonya W Coaching, where we help overwhelmed, multi-passionate women learn how to acknowledge, execute, and win their dreams. Man, we're all about making us see dreams meet reality here at Sonya W Coaching. All right, guys. So I talked about what a life principle was a while back, and I talked about how life principles are those things that govern you and keep you focused in what you do in life, right? Well, I actually wanted to talk about a little bit more about why it's so important to actually have principles that you live by, things that you actually stand on and value. One of the things that I loved, my therapist, yes, I'm in therapy as well because it's great for you, Jesus and therapy, okay guys? All right. Anyway, one thing that my therapist says to me is that we should be living by our values and commitments and not our emotions. And living by principle is so key in that, because when you establish values, when you establish that which is important to you, it is easier to say no to the things that don't matter. It's easier to live at the level that you desire because you have set up values in your life. You've set up principles, things that you stand on that will allow you to move forward in life, right? So a couple of things. I have 3 reasons why we should live by principle and how we can break that down. And I talk a little bit about, I think I talk a little bit more about it in a past video about life planning. If not, it's going to be the next video. Or maybe a video in the next few weeks. But anyway, focus. The 3 things that are so important and the reasons why living by principle is so key is that, number 1, your principles really do govern everything. You're living by principle right now. The only thing is it a principle that you desire? Is it a principle that you want to live by, right? If you're in here and you're doing whatever, but it seems to be opposite of the desires of your heart. You want to be a millionaire, right? But you spend money however you feel, whenever you feel. Well, you value the stuff that you're spending the money on more than the desire to be a millionaire. Think about that. Right? So your principles truly govern everything, and you are already living by a principle right now. And then it determines your location and your destination. Having yourself living by principle allows you to see where you are and where you want to go. And then finally, it helps your goals and your routines help you get to your principle or get to the destiny or the destination of your principle. So let me break it down just a little bit more for you. So number one reason why living by principle is important, it governs everything. Yes, your principles govern everything about you. When you have decided and you've written them down or you haven't, you are living by a principle of something in life, right? You have made decisions, you have habits, you have things that have been shaped by the principles that you're living by right now. Are they the things that you want to do? Are they the things that you have a desire to do and see in your life? If not, it's time to establish the principles that you want to see. I talk about this in one of my videos, but the 6 main areas of your life that you should have a principle in are your relationship with God, your relationship with your body or your health, your relationship with your intellect, your mind. How are you growing as a person, as an intellectual? How are you growing in your career? How are you growing in the things that interest your mind, right? Those 3 are the 3 that are internal to you. It's all about you. And then the next 3 are external to you. Your relationship with your family, your relationship with your friends, and then relationship with your money. Yeah. So those are the 6 main things that you should be thinking about. Now, you can break those down however you feel. So for instance, for me in my life plan, I don't just have a relationship with money principle. I have a principle for my husband, how I desire to what's the word I want? Live for my husband, or grow as a wife, or whatever. And then I have one for family. And then I actually also have another one for my business, because I felt like it should be its own thing, right? You also don't have to name them all boring, like relationship with God, relationship with health, and all that kind of stuff. Because actually, my principle for money is actually how do I build wealth and give, right? And that is kind of like what I focus on, because my values, my desire for my money is to build wealth so that I can give more. That's the plan that I have with my money. But that's just me. You can take the time to figure out what works the best for you. And then so that's number 1. Living by principle truly does govern everything that you do. And you can look at your life right now and figure out what you actually value and what you actually have a principle or something that you stand on in. Then the second thing is that your principle helps you determine your location and your destination. When you have a principle that you're living by, you also can look at where you are right now and then where you want to be. Having a value or a principle allows you to dream, to actually think, what would be the ultimate for my relationship with God, for my relationship with my health, my family, my friends, my finances? What is that ultimate? What is that thing that I want to do? And then where am I? Where truly am I right now in this time? It helps you kind of center where you're going to be and where you want to be. And then finally, your goals and your routines push you towards that life principle. When you have a life principle, it allows you to have goals and routines that actually move you forward. Sometimes I think we think that we should just have goals because everybody has a goal, and I should, lose weight, or I should be a millionaire. But what is that anchored in? Is it anchored in the fact that you just think that everybody should lose weight or something, or you want to feel good for other people? Or is it truly anchored in your desire for your relationship with your own body? That is the difference between just having goals, because those are the good things to do, and living by principle and planning it out, right? So it helps you to kind of focus in and rein in the types of goals and the types of routines that you build in your life. Because, you can build goals all day long, and I can show you how to write a good goal. That ain't nothing. But when your goals are in line with your principles, your values, when they're in line with where you want to go in life, man, those goals go further, and you go further and faster, and you enjoy it just a little bit more. I don't think we'll ever all fully enjoy exercising, but when you know that you exercising gets you closer to that desired end of your relationship with your body and your health, it gets easier to be out there sweating or be out there in the cold walking. It really does. So those are the 3 things that are so key when it comes to the reasons why we have life principles and why we live by principle. Okay? Let me break them down one more time. 1, they govern everything. 2, they help locate where you are and where you want to be. And then 3, they give you focus to your goals and your routines. I hope that was really helpful for you. If so, go ahead and like this video. And if you got more questions or thoughts or things that you want to talk about, go ahead and comment. And then finally, the ultimate. If you really like this, if you want more content like this, then go ahead and subscribe. Subscribe so I know it's real. Y'all have an awesome, awesome day wherever you are.